Hey, welcome back, everybody. Happy Sunday. Album review day today. I'm a big UFO Michael Schenker group, you name it, anything to do with Michael Schenker fan. And he just has come out with a brand new release called Universal, which is another tagged MSG or Michael Schenker group effort. He's had a bunch of different releases under different group names. This one is MSG, and on it are a bunch of or guest vocalists, I should say. The predominant vocalist on the effort is Ronny Romero, who is a staple now in hard rock vocals. He's toured with everybody from the Intelligent Music Project to Rainbow, or Richie Blackmore, I should say, his later incarnation of Rainbow, as well as some other notable acts. But he's pretty much all over the rock scene. He is the major vocalist on these songs. Guest appearances by Michael Kiske, who's the vocalist in Halloween, and also Ralph Sheepers, who is the main vocalist of Primal Fear. But the majority of the songs, again, are all Ronny Romero. Now, if you're a Ronny Romero fan, that's great. I am not, unfortunately. I know a lot of people think of him as the new Ronnie James Dio. For whatever reason, I just don't really care for his vocal style that much. And maybe I'm not in the majority of rock fans out there. But in any event, back to the topic at hand, which is this album, Universal. It's not one of the better Michael Schenker group releases, unfortunately, and I hate to say that, but in my opinion, it's one of the weaker ones. We're used to, or I'm used to as a fan, hearing the quality of stuff with Gary Barden on vocals, or even Macaulay on vocals with the Macaulay Schenker group. I find those vocals more pleasant. I find the songs from that genre more melodic. I find Schenker's guitar solos more inventive. I can go down the list. Here, Schenker is Schenker. I mean, he's a brilliant guitar player. He still plays great. You're going to hear wonderful guitar solos throughout this, but just, in my opinion, nothing memorable. It's not like Assault Attack or Built to Destroy, where you have songs that are on these releases that just stick in your head and have repeatable melodies or staying power. These songs on this particular effort go in and out, as far as I'm concerned. There are a bunch of tracks. Album opens up with Emergency. Romero sings on it. It's a hard charging rock tune. It's okay. Then we get into Under Attack, non-memorable. We get into something called Calling Baal, which has Tony Carey. Why Me? Remember him, the keyboard player? Why Me? It's a 39-second song. It's almost a non-entity that's on here. Then we go into A King Has Come, or A King Has Gone, I should say. I'm mixing my groups up. And that's the Halloween singer, Michael Kiske, on that one. It doesn't come until The Universe, which I guess is a nod to the title, Universal, which we really get into something that has any degree of melody and staying power, in my opinion. And that's with our friend Gary Barden on vocals. You remember Gary from the debut MSG album that has chock full of great rock songs on it. So him and Romero sing on this song. It's a good one. Decent guitar work. In my opinion, the best Schenker guitar work on this release is on the next song, which is Long, Long Road. And it's got classic Michael Schenker vibe solos throughout. Romero sings on that as well. Then we get into Wrecking Ball. Ralph Sheepers is on this one. It doesn't really go anywhere as far as I'm concerned. Yesterday is Dead, Romero. London Calling, Romero. Sad is the Song, which is more of a moody piece, but again, in my opinion, doesn't have any really staying power to it. Romero's on it. Au revoir follows. Romero again. And then we have two bonus tracks, which are Turn of the World, which is Romero again, and the last track on the release, which is Fighter, which Romero sings. And that, again, has, a nice melody to it and a little bit of staying power, in my opinion. So there were three tracks on, all of the tracks on this thing that really stayed with me to any extent. And again, that's The Universe, Long, Long Road, and the final track, which is The Fighter. So, unfortunately, I don't rate this as one of my favorite Michael Schenker Group releases. In fact, on a scale of 1 to 10, Average Joe's review is a 5. Let me know your thoughts. If you're a Michael Schenker Group fan and you completely disagree with my assessment, let me know below in the comments. If you're a Michael Schenker Group fan, you've listened to this, and you agree, I'd also like to know that. But again, a little bit disappointed on my end because, again, I'm such a huge UFO Michael Schenker fan. And I was expecting a bit more than what was found on Universal. So, guys, curious. If you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. And until the next time, be well and stay safe. Take care.